Hey friends, and welcome back to the Food Shed. That was Buster. He is one of the offspring of Mango and Bubba, one of the first breedings I got. He is an absolute stud of a rabbit. Really happy to have him in the rabbitry here, or in the rabbit side of the Food Shed. Super solid animal. So like I said, really excited to have him. Continuing that legacy. Miss Mango here's babies. I weighed them yesterday. The red and white one back there in the corner, hiding back there, that looks like Mango. That one was 4 pounds and 10 3/4 ounces at 8 weeks old. And then the two Castor ones back there, they were 4 pounds and 7 ounces and 4 pounds 8 ounces respectively. So nice big rabbits, good growth rate at 8 weeks. That is awesome. I'm really happy with that result. Putting on weight and getting big quick, that's what I'm looking for as far as meat rabbits goes. And they are absolutely gorgeous animals as well. So very happy with how those genetics are working so far. Looking forward to getting Buster kind of spun into that and see how his genetics can help me. So that's exciting. Let's see. This young lady over here, really nice girl, but wastes her food. You can see it all over here in the pen. And she does not breed whatsoever. She will not lift for any of my dudes. And I'm not a fan of that. I've done all the tricks, apple cider vinegar in the water, changing food to something that'll helps inspire that, to taking her for a drive around the block, walking her around the yard, et cetera, and she just doesn't lift, which is upsetting because she's got some great genetics, and I was hoping to mix her with Bubba, but it is what it is. Genetics aren't anything if you're not spreading them, and she's not spreading them, so she is headed to freezer camp. Also, the tannish female that I had down here called Tort, she was never nice to me. She always wanted to take a chunk out of me, and I'm okay with that. I left her alone. We didn't mess around with her too much, and I really was just letting her live out her days here because I did not even remotely want to try to breed her. So recently the breeder from her contacted me, said she was trying to get her, or was interested in getting her back into her rabbitry, and I said, hell, you can have her. So we synced up yesterday, and she took her. The rabbit that always tried to take my hand off when I reached in there, the rabbit that always growled at me and charged at me every time I tried to reach my hand in there, was like the super nicest rabbit to her. And so I'm really happy that rabbit went somewhere where she can be useful and be a breeder for that young lady, and that helps her, and it also helps me open up cages. And part of the open up cages is, on the way home from that, I picked up that pretty girl, and that one. And they're New Zealand rabbits. New Zealand rabbits are good meat rabbits. They grow very quickly. They have a good meat to bone ratio, and so they make a good meat rabbit. When you mix them with other critters, you tend to get some good hybrid vigor coming out of them, and better meat growth and all that jazz. I'm hoping with the growth rates I have from the rabbits in here that are going crazy and almost 5 pounds at 8 weeks. If I mix some New Zealand blood in there, that will turn into 5 pounds at 8 weeks very easily. So I'm excited to have them in there. They're 12 weeks old. I'm going to give them a couple more weeks before I start breeding them, but otherwise they seem to be pretty okay. And that one seems extremely chill. So does the other one. So happy to have them in here. Opening up the Torts cage, and then the Castor female in the end, who's going to freezer camp's cage, will help me have room for them. I'm going to build one more cage because Mango's crew is going to move out from Mango's room, and they're going to move into a different cage probably over here, and that's going to be my grow out cage for the rabbits. So that is what's going on in rabbit land. Oh, also, Mango is currently bred to Bubba. Coco is currently bred to Bubba. And this blue girl down here, let's see if I can, there she is. That blue girl down there, broken blue girl, she is bred to Buster. So I'm excited about that one. She seemed to like him. She lifted right away for him, and she was not lifting for Bubba or for Blue Boy, who is down the end on the bottom over there. And so I'm looking forward to a lot of baby rabbits here in the beginning of March, which supports the poultry and homestead swap coming up in May. So that is that. That is all that is going on in rabbit land, in quail land. I sold about 15 boys yesterday to a friend of mine who uses the quails to train her hunting dogs. I kept 2 boys just as backup roosters, but I have currently the one covey up here that's a breeding covey, and they are laying eggs. They're about 12 weeks old. And then I have another breeding covey that just hit 6 weeks old down here. They're not quite laying eggs, but I've got 5 hens and 1 rooster in both, so that I should be getting a good number of eggs. The older 12-week-olds, they're giving me about 34 or 35 eggs every 2 weeks, which is fine, but it's not enough to meet the needs of of my freezer, the falconer, the dog trainers, and everybody else who was asking me for quail. And so I kept another covey to help me keep up with those numbers. I should be getting about 60 eggs every 2 weeks out of these 2 groups, and that will put my hatch rates or my hatch numbers up around 45 or 50. So versus the 22 or 23 that I'm getting right now. And so I'm excited to have them and start incubating their eggs. I think they should start laying this week, and I'll be able to incubate eggs for them here in about 2 weeks. So that'll be a good cycle for me to start. It'll catch me back up with all of the back orders I have, and put more meat in the freezer. So I'm excited about that one. I've moved the eggs over here. You can see they are laying a bunch of eggs, and they're big, pretty eggs. They're averaging about 18 grams a piece, which is exciting because that's a big egg for quail. Yeah, everything is going right in the world of quail. Everything is going right in the world of rabbit. And I've got a lot of work to do because we're doing freezer camp stuff, and I've got poop to clean and all that jazz. So I'm going to let everybody go. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.